In the 2 hours that passed, the streets were deserted.
Hello, it's Saturday night. I'm Kevin from HR, level 9 of the dungeon, and Saturday nights are Scythe nights, Rise of Fenris. As of right now, we are in episode 6. If you haven't been following along, welcome. If you have been following along, welcome. This is going to be an interesting game tonight. There's been a cool twist. We've met Fenris. The last game, the countries of Europa have started noticing these agents of Fenris popping up everywhere, causing problems, and decided to try to do something about it, and met this huge annihilator robot that didn't expect to come out of the factory. And that's when Fenris made its real show of power. And now everyone's realized just how much or just how powerful and how much influence Fenris truly has. And the big surprise is that the leader of Fenris is none other than Rasputin himself. Rasputin and Liko. It looks like an owl. Rasputin has been using his influence. Like, apparently the Tsar of Russia had been assassinated months ago, and now Rasputin had disappeared, and apparently he's been leading Fenris for quite some time. Fenris has even got a sweet logo. I don't know who does his logos, but it's pretty sweet. Let's look at him. Let's look at him. So he is a full-fledged faction. And due to the way the game ended last time, I took on the mantle of playing Fenris and Rasputin, which I'm totally down for. He's parked at Polania's spot because that's where I began. I am not going to play with airships this time around, just because I want to make sure I don't forget anything, and sometimes that can get fiddly. Let's talk Fenris. So, Fenris is cool. It's tricky, and I'm really looking forward to the puzzle. The mech powers are completely different than anything you've seen before, I think. I haven't played Invaders from afar. I will say that straight up right now. But these mech powers seem kind of unique. But the main thing of Fenris are the influence tokens. And this is when the influence tokens really come into play. I didn't know if we've played with them a couple games of like first and second episode you play with influence tokens. I didn't know if they would keep coming back, but this faction starts with all 16 influence tokens, and each influence token is worth -1 coin. So right now I start at a disadvantage of -16 coins. But the trick is when I move my leader, my character, I can drop these wherever he moves and drop them anywhere else on the board I want. 2 every time I move my character. And when other people move their units into a territory that has an influence token, they must immediately stop and acquire the loyalty token or the influence token. And so at the end of the game, they'll get minus points. So right off the bat, you want to think, playing with a bot, I want to kind of fence it in with influence tokens best I can. But here's another cool little trick. This is one of the mech. Check out these mechs. Pretty sweet. Of course, the mech powers play off the influence kind of trick, or the influence mechanic. For example, one of them is Horrify, and whenever you force another faction to retreat, whether it's their military units or their workers, you can give them 1 influence for each unit that you forced to retreat. So right there, this is favoring an aggressive kind of strategy. The other thing, which I think is super cool, and I want to use it this game, it's called Fanatical. And you may move to any non-adjacent territory containing an influence token and gain that token. So basically, I move Rasputin, I drop a influence token in someone's base, and then I can basically teleport there anytime I want. I'll have to take the token back, but I mean, what's -1 coin when I can basically teleport anywhere I want in the board? And that's not just his characters; that's mechs and characters, because it's a mech power. He's even got different. I don't know why this is. It's cool though. He's got different bonuses for enlisting. He's got 3 on all of them, and then one popularity, which I'm pretty sure Vesna was the daughter of Tesla. She didn't even, her faction doesn't even have something different like that. So let's see. Cool, super huge mechs. Can't wait to see all 4 of them on the board. That's one of the key things I'm going to be working towards this time around. From a game standpoint, this game 6 is called Annihilation, July 1923. There's nothing special other than someone is playing as Fenris, and that someone is me. Yeah, so it's just a straight up, let's try this faction out, me versus the Nord, who we've been fighting this whole time. Let's see. I've got a bunch of industrial mods. One that gives me a free mech, one that gives me a free enlist, and one that gives me a free upgrade, and then another one that negates up to 2 lost popularity. If I draw a card and I want to do the bottom row, the third thing, I don't have to take a pop hit. I haven't found any mech mods that I like. I haven't even spent some of my money last episode because I drew some. The way you do mech mods in this game is there's a ton of industrial mods. Am I saying, is it industrial? I think it's industrial. And then the mech mods. And you draw randomly 2 or 3, and then you decide if you want to buy them. And I think I have 5 of the best industrial mods, and then the mech mods, I'm just not finding ones that really gel with me. Plus, I don't want to change his mech powers because I think all of them are pretty cool. The other ones, let me tell you the other ones. So the other ones... So we talked about Horrify and Fanatical, and then there's Leap. This is their solution to +2 movement or +1 movement. When moving, you may skip adjacent territories in a straight line. So I leap over territories. I can leap over enemies. I can leap over water. That's pretty sweet. And then there's Death Ray. And in combat, I can play any number of combat cards of the same value. So if I got a bunch of 2s and a bunch of 3s, I can play as many of them as I want. We got a mech overboard. Mech overboard. Okay. He doesn't start with anything other than that. That's too crazy. He's got 4 power, 2 combat cards, and of course the mat. Today's mat is let me put this over here. Today's mat is number 1, which is industrial. Looks like a lot of the coinage is going to come from upgrade and building mechs, which is good. So that's where I'm going to kind of focus. I'm thinking I'm going to go all in on upgrading as soon as possible, getting out from behind my island there and get mobile, and then getting my upgrades going. Then moving my character around and dropping. That and building. I want to build. Because I'm going to be moving, I want to make sure if I'm going to be moving him, I want to make sure I'm doing as much of the bottom row action as I can. All right. Let's see. Anything else? The Nord starts with a couple stars in his automata track. So he's got a little bit of advantage. He's starting with 2 extra workers and a couple extra coin. And that's about it. I got a couple of I got harvest advantages on objective, which is pretty cool. Just got to be on 3 farms. That shouldn't be that hard. All right, I think it's time to begin. Yes. Is there anything I want to read? We'll start back off with the story summary. Rasputin's appearance as the head of Fenris has shaken the continent. Fears that other nations have already formed secret alliances with Fenris shatters already strained relationships. So he kind of blows up Europa. thematically, I love the influence tokens. I think they play really nice with what's going on, and mechanically they're very cool. You gotta love when a mechanic gels so nicely with the theme. You don't know where Fenris's influence pops up all over the map, and every time you go and you have to deal with it, that takes away some of it, saps you. Yeah, rock and roll. Okay. What am I doing first? I've thought a few steps ahead. We'll see how it goes. I bought a perk this time around. I didn't buy a perk last game, but I bought a perk this time, +3 power. So I'm at 7, he's at 4. I just thought I'd just get a little bit of bonus in power because I think I'm going to be up in his face as soon as I'm done upgrading all my stuff. All right, I am going to trade. I'm pay 1, get me 2 wood because I plan on, 2 wood. Plan on building as soon as I can. Put that there. And his turn. First move of the game. The Nord walks out to his encounter spot and moves on his tracker. All right, then he gets a worker and a combat card. My first impulse is to look at the combat card when I pull it off. I don't know why. All right, done. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, I am going to now pay 1 to bolster. 1, 2 to 9. And then I am going to pull machinery, upgrade, my industrial upgrade, reduce the cost of 1 upgrade action to 0 oil. I get a free upgrade. I'm going to upgrade my bolster to decrease the cost of building a building. And I get 3 coins for doing that. And that's it. His turn. His turn. He is going to fight if there is any fighting to be had. If not, he's moving a worker. Oh, wait, he can't. Well, yes, he can. He can move a worker here. And he's going to get 2 coins. And then he doesn't move. I think this is the only card left in this deck because I've taken him out because he gets upgrades too as the campaign goes on. This is I think it's the only card left in the deck that doesn't move him on his star chart. Okay. Rasputin, what do you do, sir? Well, what does my owl think? How many licks does it take? Okay. To get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Pop. No, wrong owl, probably. I'm sure. Maybe it's the Zyzel owl. No, God. What was I going to do? I was going to move. Yes, I'm moving. I'm moving worker here and worker here. And then because I've decreased the cost of my wood last turn, I'm going to spend 2 wood to build a windmill here. And I get 1 coin for doing that business. All right, his turn. He is not able to move across the river according to his star chart yet, so he's not going to be going anywhere. He is going to get a mech though. He gets a mech, and he now moves off. He now is able to move across rivers. Moves on his star chart. Star tracker. Right. Now I was going to produce. I have three workers on a village. Well, 2 workers in a windmill on a village. Produce 3 workers, puts me at 5. And then I'm going to use assembly line, one of my other industrial mods, to reduce the cost of 1 deploy action to 0 metal. So I get a mech. And I believe I decided the mech I'm going to pull out is Leap. The Leaper. Look at that sucker. It's awesome. Okay. get a little closer. Right. And I get two coins for doing that. Done. Your turn, Nord. All right, he can move now. He's moving to an encounter. So the little icon means he moves here, and then he's gonna get a worker and a coin, and he's gonna move on his star chart. All right. Next up. Okay, I got mech and I'm moving. All right, super mech. You are yes. I did want to jump, didn't I? Yes. Yeah. I'm jumping across to here, to the factory. Whatever. And then my character's going to move. My character's move. I don't necessarily want to drop in a token back here. I'm not sure the rules are super clear. I think I have to drop an influence token first wherever he lands in order to be able to place another one anywhere. I'm going to place another one here. I'm going to check the rules real quick. I don't think I can place them on lakes. I think that doesn't count. Yep. I can do just not lakes, the factory, or home bases. I'm going to drop it there. The thing about the automata is he'll just start going in the lake. So let me rethink this. Let's drop it. His little dudes are gonna, oh yeah, let's, All right. I'm going to force his workers to come out the other way, or I'm going to put it there. Because his workers are going to start moving. I want to force them towards me. Yeah. I think. Yeah. That's done. I am not building. Wait. No. Screw it. I'm not building. Okay. Done. His turn. He is moving his mech. And his mech is going to come out here. And then he gets a worker and another mech. You know what I screwed up? That first action I was going to do, I was going to trade, and I was going to use my... I'm going to have to do it now. That's what I'm going to do now. I screwed up. Okay, he moves the Star Tracker. So I'm paying one again to trade. This time I'm trading for another 2 wood. Same thing. But what I was supposed to do on my very first turn was enlist. I also have... One of my other industrial mods is recruitment office, which reduces the cost of enlisting once. So I get a free enlist. I'm going to do the combat cards. I got 3 combat cards. 2, 3. And, oh. So I got 2 5s. So I'll be able to play 2 5s with 1 guy. That's pretty awesome. Right. Done. Okay. His turn. He is going to move one of his workers. He doesn't want to move his worker towards my influence token, so he'll move it here. Actually, I think farther away from me is going to be on where his guy is. He gets a coin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And give him a 5. All right, and he moves on his Star Tracker. Right, now we're moving. again. We're moving because I didn't necessarily want to park in the factory. I'm going to move here. Is that right? Do I want to finish up my wood before yeah, because I'm moving a lot. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna jump across this lake to here with my dudes, my bros, and my character is gonna move here, drop an influence token. Well, I gotta do this after I do my encounter, and I'm gonna do encounter. What do we got? We have, boom. Befriend the samurai from a faraway land. Learn how to fight with a katana, or spy on the foreign mechs to learn new technologies. Gain $2 on one pop, pay $2 to... Oh, look at this. So the third one is pay 2 pop to gain 1 upgrade and 2 food. Well, that 2 food would set me up for another enlist if I want. And I can use my propaganda industrial mod, that's what it's called, propaganda, to negate up to 2 lost pop from 1 action or encounter. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Gain 1 upgrade. I'm going to upgrade my movement and downgrade the cost of my upgrades. And then I get 2 food. Don't mind if I do. Alright, now I place my influence tokens. I'm going to put one here just to get it out of my bank. I'm going to put another one on the factory. I can do that. And then I'm building because, okay, movement, bottom row action here is building. The building bonus this time around is being next to tunnels. So I built one here, which nested between these 2 tunnels. I'm building one here, nested between these 2 tunnels. Max points. What am I building? Oh, I'm building a monument for sure. Because monument is part of the bolster, which is also the bottom row action is upgrading, which I plan on kind of hammering on in a minute. Well, I guess after I build a couple more buildings. Get a coin. No coin. All right. His turn. He is moving a worker. Go here. And then he gets 1 power and a worker. He's got all his workers out. And then his enlist is a power, which I don't have, and then he moves his star. All right. All right, we're producing. We're paying 1 power. Yeah. I just want to, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, 5. So that'll put me at my next 2 buildings. Okay, I'm going to produce once just to get myself a bunch of wood. Enough to build 2 more buildings. All set up. Put that there. And I'm done. His turn. He is moving a worker. And he's getting a worker. He doesn't have any more left. He's getting a coin. And then he is moving a star tracker. He gets a star next turn. Okay. I am now moving. We are moving to this mech, and everybody's going to jump across here to this oil encounter over here. Yes. And then Rasputin is going to jump. He's going to leap here. Yes. To this encounter. He's going to get the encounter. What do we got? Conceive a plan with the patrolling troops in the forest. Relieve the soldiers of some dead weight. or deceive the soldiers and steal their mech. Having a mech would be nice. I don't want to lose. I don't want to pay 3 pop though. Gain 1 combat card and 1 popularity. Pay $2 to gain any 3 resources. $2 to gain any 3 resources. Yeah. Okay. I would rather pay $2 and get 3 steel or metal than 3 pop. Where's my pop? I don't even have 3 pop. A lot of resources over there. What am I? 1 factory card and 0 upgrades. I already failed that one. Alright, that goes away. I'm dropping an influence token here, and I'm going to drop one here, on this tunnel here. Yeah. And I'm building. I'm going to build wood, and I'll build a monument here. I get a coin for doing so. Alright, his turn. He is moving his mech. I kind of thought he would. He's going to move here. No. He moves. Oh, he's the one farther in the back. He moves this here, and then he's going to get a back and power. 1, 2. And he moves, and he gets a star. The star is going to be, I gotta roll 1, or if I will give him the 1. Yeah. For upgrades. That's a new thing just for the campaign, for doing with the automata, for figuring out their which one of the achievements they get, or triumphs. Okay, yeah, that was a move on my part. Okay, so the whole reason I went there is so I could produce 1 power, and I'm producing there for 5 oil. 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, hooking it up oil style. Then I'm the bottom row action is mech. 3 metal. I'm grabbing the mech that is fanatical. And that power means I can basically teleport to anywhere there's a influence token. Right. I think I need to go to the factory next. Okay. What just happened? I get two coins for that. And that's it. His turn. Oh wait, he has now switched to level 2. Gotta change this up. I think I just skip. I think I just not worry about popularity and start scaring his peasants away. All right. 2. He is fighting a mech, or fighting a lone worker, which I do not have, or moving a worker. I move a worker over here. And he gains 3 power, 1, 2, 3. He gets a coin. And then, oh, the enlist is something I can use. I get a combat card. Another 5. Thank you very much. And a star. Do I go for his workers, or I just start clearing up his mechs? I think that's totally something I should do. Okay. We're moving. Okay. I want that last tunnel. I've got pretty much all of them. Oh, oops. So that this is supposed to be there. All right. I want to get my last building built. Can I get over there? Here's a question. So when I move, oh, it doesn't matter. I can't move +2 anyway. Huh. I want to move over, get a worker over near that one tunnel so I can get my 4th building next to the last tunnel and make the max points for the bonus. It's an in-game thing. Let's get out of here. Oh, wait. Do I want to move? I just want to start powering up. Get my upgrades, everything I've been talking about, saying I'm going to do. That's funny. I say that I was going to do that, and now I'm not even. All right, I'm moving. I want Rasputin. He's going to jump here. And then these guys are going to. You know, I guess I might as well. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I can move 3, right? Yep, upgraded. So I'm going to jump with my workers and all my resources to the factory. Leaving that guy there and this guy here because my 3rd move is going to be 1 worker to go right there. And a bunch of stuff's got to happen right now. First off, we're going to do the factory cards. My character moved in there. Let's see what we got. We've got a pay 1 combat card to gain an upgrade and a power. We've got pay 1 combat card to get 2 pop. And we got 1 pay 2 coins to get enlist and a power. 2 coins to get enlist and a power. I got a lot of combat cards. Yeah. So I'm gonna do the pay 2 coins to enlist. 2 coins to enlist and get 1 power. And then, okay, so that's done. I'm gonna drop the influence token on the factory, and I'm gonna put another one here on the other tunnel next to my mech. Yeah, and then okay, then I'm going to, the bottom row action is build. I'm gonna build my last building. The mine here. That gives me my star. My building. Yeah. Do I have any other? I don't have any other stars. Not yet. All right. And I think that, oh, I get a coin and that's it. Done and done. Okay. Next up, my man. He is moving to an encounter. He's going to go over here and get that encounter chip. He's going to get worker. Nope. He doesn't have any left. He's going to get 2 coins. 2, 3, 4, 5. And he moves. Ever forward. Okay. Gosh, I don't even know if I want to bother with what I thought I was going to. Well, that's a lot of money. Every time I upgrade, I'm going to get 3 coins. Well, okay, yeah. So let's do that. I'm going to pay 1 coin to bolster. I get 3. 1, 2, 3. I get a pop. Go up to 3. Then I'm spending 2 oil to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade my production and downgrade the cost of a mech. And then I get 3 coins. His turn. He's moving a worker. Move this guy far away from me as possible. He's going to get 2, 1, 2. He's going to get a worker, and he moves. All right. I'm going to pay 2 coins to enlist mech. Power. Yeah, power. Wait. Hold on. Power's going to give me 2. And then I get another. So I'm basically going to get 3 out of this. And then I could. Okay, yes. That means next turn I will have a star from power. So I'm going to enlist. Ooh, holy crap. I forgot about that. His bonus for selecting power is 3. So I get 3 plus the 1 from the card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Puts me 2 away. And then I get to move. Yes, I do get to move. I think it's time to fight. See what you're made of. No, it's not time. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. Hold on. Look. I don't have that power. I don't have Death Ray yet. Okay, so I don't want to do that. Maybe I go scare his people away. So I can jump with that mech and send his peeps away. Huh. Now I'm seeing if I can get to an encounter. Maybe I'll just do that instead. I'm going to move him there. Him being Rasputin to another encounter. He gets to encounter. Point the traveling convoy in the right direction. Ask the mechs to blow a hole in the mountainside. Or steer the stranger way off course, giving him no other choice but to join your troop. Let's pay $2 to gain 4. That puts me with enough metal to finish my mechs. So I'm going to pay $2 to get 4 metal. That goes there. Right. That's the end of that. All right, his turn. He is moving a worker. It doesn't really matter. They're not going to be moving. I can move this here, I guess. He gets 4 power. 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets a star for power. Good for you. Good for you. And then, the enlist is power, so I get 1 power. Nice. So close. Okay. And then a star. And star tracker. All right. Let's finish this. If I trade right now, I'll get that extra power that I need. I'll get the enlist. I kind of want that mech out of there, though. Nothing I can do. I could move. I don't want to be in the factory right now. I feel like... Wait, I could... No, there's nothing to produce. That's funny. Alright, so... Alright, screw it. I'm going to take chances. I'm going to pay 1 for 2 food, 1 power, which puts me at 16, gives me my star. Gives me a star. Then I'm going to spend the 4 food to enlist the popularity. I got 1. Oh, I get a combat card for performing that action. And I'm done. Yes, his turn. He's moving a mech. He's going to move that mech here. And then he gets 2 coins. And his final mech's on the table. And he moves and he gets a star, which he's going to put at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's objective. Speaking of objective, that's what I could fucking do if I move. Excuse my language. I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. If I move, I get out of the factory way. Yes, and I need to get rid. Oh man, I need to get rid of some of these, more of these influence tokens. We're moving, right? Yes. All right, this guy and these fellas. I'm gonna leave 1 worker behind. And then he is going to jump here. I think it's time to party with this guy for sure. Oh. Okay. Jumping out of there. Oh, no, I'm not going to jump. Oh, I can't move 2 anyway. Jumping. And then I'm either going to move a worker or I'm attacking him with 2 dudes. I can use this power now. Yes. I can jump and take on his boss guy. Alright, I'm gonna jump with my with Rasputin over to face his bro. That's 1, that's 2. I'm gonna move a worker here to this wood. Start spreading out. I don't have any wood left. So it is party time. All right, I don't have Horrify yet. No, wait, no. I don't. I mean Death Ray. I do not have Death Ray. So I'm gonna have to do this old-fashioned way. He has quite enough. He has 1. I have to assume he can play a 5. I'm gonna play 5 and 7. Put me at 9. He is going to play 7 and 3 cards. Which is 3. Wow, I got lucky. He had a 3, a 2. He didn't have any other cards. And 7 for 12. I win the tie. And he goes back. His little dude goes back. I lose a popularity. Oh, boo-hoo. I get a star for winning. He has no more combat cards, which is nice. And then I drop my influence here. And then I'm going to drop 1 here. Okay. And then that's it for my moves. 5 goes away. All right, his turn. he is, if he has 5, and he does, he's going to attack. This is not going to go well for him. All right, he is attacking, and his, well, the one he's going to attack, oh, wait. All right, I got to look at the, he's either going to attack Rasputin or my mech with the, I bet, let's see. Tech move versus combat unit, condition, valid hexes, tiebreaker, closest to factory. Oh, that's the one that's closest to factory. So he's going in, we'll take his, was it character or mech? Starting this bullshit. That's a character. All right, he's wants revenge. He's coming at my mech with whatever he's got. Let's see. All he's got is 7 at most. He has no combat card. So I can do that. I'm gonna do 4 and 3. Even up 1, 2, 3. And a 4. I'll do 4 and a 3. Oh wait, do I have multiple 3s? I do have multiple 3s. I want to keep those for when I get. Okay, he thinks he's going to play 7 and then a combat card, and he doesn't have one. So he loses. He goes back. I get another star. And I know, right? What's up, Heroic? So you got the digital edition, or are you talking about when you were watching me play? Let's see. Okay. All right. Where was I? He tried to fight me. He got repulsed. I got another star. Throw this away. I spent a 4. I'm still at 6 power. He's at 2. He has no combat cards. It's not good for him. I need to get rid of my influence. Okay, anyway, that was his turn. So now is my turn. Oh, he moves his star tracker. Oh, okay. Yeah. It is. It's nice once you start playing the game. It's nice how easy it is to keep track of a lot of things. There's something about playing a board game though with the tactile, kind of like moving things around. That's like such a different experience. Plus, those guys and gals playing on the app are pretty good. They're really good. The AI isn't that good. Actually, the automata here is harder than that AI is. But the people, man, the people are tough. There's some good players out there. All right. Look, I want to start moving. I want to move as much as possible. So it looks like I'm going to, what do I got left? I got 2 mechs that I keep wanting to play. I keep wanting to play these guys' powers. Why don't I do that? I'm going to produce. Oh, that just happens to be pretty cool. All right, watch this. I'm going to produce. Cost me 1 power. I'm going to produce right here in my village, which gives me the last 3 of my workers. Gives me a star for my workers. And then where else can I produce? That's the only. Well, I got a wood over there. All right, I got a guy in wood. And then I'm gonna spin 2 metal to get another mech on the table. I'll put this sucker. Well, I might as well make it harder to take the factory. And then I get 2 coins for that. I haven't played Western Legends. It's pretty good. It looks cool. If I'm thinking the right one, I think I am. I think I've seen Western Legends. All right. So I'm thinking, actually, side note, I'm thinking after I finish the campaign with Scythe, I'm going to continue Saturday night as a solo kind of night because I play a lot of other games solo that are pretty cool. And I want to get the camera set up a little different too. I want to get an overhead. But I got things like Lewis and Clark is really fun to play solo. Eldritch Horror is really fun to play solo. I really love Eldritch Horror, and that'd be good kind of something to watch. I got Ian's End. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a deck building fantasy game, co-op game. They've got a legacy version coming out soon. I just helped kickstart, and super looking forward to trying that out. A Sandbox Western, huh? I have to look it up. Okay, where were we? I just got myself 2 coins. Mac, I'm 1 star away from ending this. I think I definitely want to move next in order to really spread out. Yeah, anyway, his turn. He is fight. Oh, wait, and there's another gray. There is 2 in here. He does not have 8. He's going to move a worker. If he had 8 power, he would fight right now, but he does not, and he's not going to attempt that. He's going to get a coin, and then I get a popularity. And then he doesn't move in the star tracker. I should milk this a little bit. Totally. Well, I could finish it right now. But I'm not going to. I'm going to want a better score. Yeah, Ian's in. I was really surprised. I was super happy. I got it from Ian's in from a guy who was doing he was trying to liquidate a bunch of his games. And got it for like $30. I was super happy with it. It's such a great puzzle because I love Dominion, and this is like the first like Dominion kind of inspired deck builder that was different enough, but still the same. I like having the library of the kind of the menu of cards to pick from and that kind of thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I haven't tried the Arkham at all. I have not tried it yet. I've been meaning to. I bought the LOTR LCG, and it's so brutal, that it kind of turned me off the LCGs for a bit. So I haven't gotten into the Arkham thing. Plus, I really like Eldritch and Arkham Horror is like my favorite all time. Anyway, so his turn? No. That was. Oh no, it's my turn. I'm trying to decide if I end the game or not. I'm not. I'm gonna move. No, I can't move. That was what I did last turn. Right? Yes. Okay. No, last turn I produced. Now I'm moving. Yeah. All right. So I definitely want to move. I need to get rid of a few more of these tokens. I built the mech that gives me Horrify, where I can give someone 1 influence for everybody I make retreat. So that's another one I can do. So my Rasputin's going to move into a territory to kick one of his workers back and give him an influence token for it. And then a move, that's my second move, is a worker. And then my third move is going to be this mech's going to jump over here because I don't plan on moving anymore after this. And then to end the move, Rasputin drops one there. And I'm going to put another one. You know what's cool is it doesn't say I can't. I'm going to put another one. Well, he's not going to be fighting me. I'll put it there. Really? I've heard good things about it, but I mean, that's competing with Gloomhaven, huh? There's so much hype at Gloomhaven. I've been fighting myself for a year and a half to not get Gloomhaven. That's it. His turn. And he moves a mech. He's going to move his mech here. I think. Yeah. 4 power. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get a combat card. Not that I need more combat cards. And he moves. I think it's time to end this now. I think I'm pretty much got him. Well, I definitely just maximize my score now. Let's go out with wait. Okay, so let's count the ways I can end this right now. I can enlist to end it. My popularity is actually, let's not be silly about this. Let's count him up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's got 11 territories for 33 and 3 stars. That's 45, and then 45, 55, 60. 1, 2, 3. He's only got like 65. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 22, 6 stars, 18, 40. Right? Yeah, 40, and then so I don't have nearly as much points as I was thinking I do. So, and I got -3 influence too. So, that said, if I can I want to get my popularity back up again, or just a little bit. So I'm going to pay 1 to bolster. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That gives me 1 popularity. And then I'm going to spend 2 oil to upgrade. And I'm going to upgrade my trading for popularity. And then I'm going to get 3 coins. And yeah, I'm done. He's going to move a worker. He doesn't want to move over there. He's going to move there. Get 3 power. I get another combat card. And he moves and gets himself a star. 1, 2, 3. Give him the buildings. And now I am going to pay 1 to trade for 2 pop, which puts me in the second bracket. Get 1 pop, 1 power, and that's it. And he's gonna go. We're gonna end this next turn. I think that's gonna be good. He's gonna move a worker. Yeah, he can move a worker. Sure. No, he doesn't really have a good valid spot to go to. He's gonna move a mech. I guess he would move this. He doesn't really have anything to move. He gets a combat card, a coin, another mech, which he already has. I'm going to get a power. And then he moves a star. He's got 4 stars to my, going to be 6. I have him out. I have more territories. I have the bonus from all the buildings. I think we're good to go. So, yeah. I'm going to pay 2 to do my final enlist, which is I get 3 coins and a power, and then that ends the game. 100. You've played. Wow. That's a lot of hours of Gloomhaven. So I hear the most I haven't like watched any videos on Gloomhaven or anything. it's hard not to run into people talking about it. But I've heard a lot about the tactical kind of card play. Is there a storyline that you like complete? Time to tally up some points. Here we go. By the way, have you heard of Dungeon Degenerates? All right, let's do him. We're going to count up the Nord first. Have I forgotten? I feel like, no. I don't think I've forgotten anything. Okay. The last one wasn't a move. I enlisted immediately in the turn of the end of the game, so. All right, he has 1, 2, oh no. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 stars for 16 points. Then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, wait, 4, 8, 12. He's got 12 for 36. And then no resources. And then he's got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 comes out to a grand total of 73, which is exactly what he got last game. Huh. All right. I got 6 stars for 24. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 for 36. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 resources on the board for 8 points. That's cool. And I got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 coins. And then 11. And then my building bonuses, I got all 6 tunnels for 9 points. So that's a 20, 28, 64, 88. Kind of a low score. I score way better in the digital game. I'll tell you that. I don't know what it is. Oh, shoot. That's 88 minus 1, 2, minus 3. Okay, so 85. And he's actually 73 minus 1. So 72 for the influence tokens. Yeah, I seem to score way better in the digital. I always over 100 against the AI there. Anyway, yeah, so 85. Fenris kicked Europa's butt. So the end state of this one. Oh, really? Did you like it? Because I backed it at the second printing, and I'm waiting for it to come. So the outcome of this episode 6 is basically Rasputin comes out, beats the heck out of a bunch of people in Europa, and now he's a big source of power in Europa. He might establish a new seat of power and take sole control of the factory city-state. At this point, all the players can choose to switch factions. We're going to roll to see if the Nord finally switches, and maybe I can play a different AI. Let's see. If it's a 4, 5, or 6, he's going to change. It is blue, true blue, all the way. That was a 2. And I get to choose if I'm going to switch factions, and I'm not. I want to play him again. I like Rasputin. It's fun. For sure. All right, same. I get to pick mods. Let me do that now. Well, I get to draw mods. I'm going to draw 3 industrial because I want to complete my set. In fact, I'd love to stream Dungeon Degenerates solo. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what I got here. Oh, looking good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Looks like I got one called construction, which I bet reduces the cost of one build action to 0. Done. Bought. And then I got a lot of money actually. So recruit. I've already got that one. You can't have more than one of a type. So the other two were recruitment, office, and machinery, which I already have. So boom, I got a free build. That's awesome. Where did it just go? Oh, there it is. And then the mech. All right, so a couple mech mods. Before combat, you may pay 2 power to play +1 combat card or armor. Before, I already got that one. I guess I'll buy tactics just because I had the money and it's not going to be used for anything else. But I really don't know if I want to. I want to get the. I didn't even get a chance to use all his. I thought I was going to play that way, but it didn't end up that way. I think my problem is I have a hard time sticking to a strategy the moment I start going, ooh, what's this pretty strategy over here? I'll tell you what, this is a cool board. The board set up here. The crazy big mechs and stuff. That's a story playing out right there. Oh, does it? Has a learning curve, huh? That's cool. I super into the art. And the people who are fans about it are like big fans, which kind of got me excited about it. I kept seeing it pop up, and couldn't find any super critical thoughts on it. You know what I mean? Like it's not a bad game. It's an actual game, so that sounds good. And nowadays, I don't want to just keep buying games for my collection. You know, I want to collect, make each one count. Don't have room for 600 games. All right, so that was that. Let's do a sneak peek of next week. Episode 7 is called The Search for Tesla. Sweet. Yeah, exactly. I do it like every other turn. I'm like, oh, I could do this, and maybe I'll keep doing this. And before I know it, I'm like, well, I wanted to play those mechs, and things would actually have been better if I think it'd been a little better. I still won, but if I got those mechs out a little sooner. It's not as easy to drop all those influence tokens as I kind of thought. Although I did end up with just 3 left, so that's not bad. Well, that's good to hear that Dungeon Degenerates is special. That's awesome. All right, man, I am out for Saturday night. I'll probably be on throughout the week streaming some video games. Bard's Tale 4, which I've been waiting for about 40 years, has come out this week. About to download it tomorrow. Help kickstart it. I think I'm going to be streaming that. And then once I got a better feel for the digital stuff, I think I'm going to be streaming that more. The digital of Scythe. I don't think I'm going to be streaming me getting my butt kicked every day. But have a good night, everybody. And Viva la Dungeon!